Shaquem Empire. All right, cut that music. Cut the music. Cut it. Welcome to HWE All War Ahead. It is I, the host of HW All War Ahead. I, the main character, the star of the show, the hero of your story, and the hottest wrestler alive. The, the former NCW World Champion, Shaquem freaking Empire. So HWE Universe, let's talk business. Now, hello. Oh brother is right, because you're gonna get used to me. Because tonight I am the host of HW All War Ahead. Now, y'all might not be familiar with me, but I was the world champion of NCW. I carry every ounce of NCW wrestling on my back, but tonight I'm not going to talk about NCW. No, I'm going to talk about HWE tonight, because tonight is the biggest show. Tonight is All War Ahead, and I'm getting ready. So, yeah, if I may, let me read out the matches for tonight. It, where is my list? I literally had a list. Wait, where's my list? I just marked out all the matches the other night. Where's my list? You mean to tell me you had this the whole time? You didn't tell me? Shut up. Just fire this guy. All right. And here is this loser. Who's the loser? I ain't no loser. What the hell? What is going on? Anyways, let me just read out the matches for tonight. Tonight, we got Sensei Savior versus Master Mexico in an I Quit match. Is that Hunter Jacob? Yeah, that is Hunter Jacob. I can see Hunter Jacob. I don't think Hunter Jacob has ever met someone like me before. When I mean someone like me, I mean Shaquem freaking Empire. But that's right, Hunter Jacob. I'm calling you out on the spot right here during this kickoff show. Now, back to this. Back to what I'm going to read. So, Saint Say Savior versus Master Mexico in an I Quit match. Okay. So, let me get this out of the way real quick. See, Saint Say Savior wants to point out the obvious that I was going to lose my title back in Nonstop Mania. But you know what? Sam might be right, but he'll always be wrong. Even when I'm wrong, I'm still right. But Master Mexico, though, honestly, I kind of like Master Mexico's new image, his new attitude. I'm digging the vibes from what Master Mexico is doing nowadays. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta respect it. I don't know the guy. Pretty much, he's kind of like Rudo, but smaller. But but I'm liking his new attitude. So whoever says I quit, we all know how I quit matches go. You had to make your opponent say the words I quit. That's how me and Anthony King had a match last summer. Same civilization. But anyways, but I have a feeling that the fans are behind Master Mexico more than Saint Savior. I mean, yeah, he commented on my matches, but let's be real here. Saint Savior is a loser. He's a bum. He's washed up. And I don't care how these fans about say, oh, say Xavier got this. Say Xavier's the bad. That's why he can't win a match. That's why he can't get over because he fucking sucks. Anyways, Master Mexico definitely winning this one. Is this on Jacob?
Shut the fuck up.
See, I try to be respectful. I try to be respectful, but now I'm just gonna pretend I'm gonna pretend I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm just gonna read this. All right. Now the next match, Max versus Jacob for the intergalactic.
You're the worst host of all time.
Oh, I'm the worst host of all time. Hey, I'm the Jacob. Not listening. Now, intergalactic championship. I don't know. If is this gonna be a demolition match or a midnight fatality match? I don't give a shit. Anyways, losers. Now, you know what like you do? Wow, this is our global champion people. Hi, on the Jacob. Hey, on the Jacob. Let me tell you something.
Hi, Devin.
You got some nerves coming on my live, coming in my time while I'm hosting HEW All War Ahead, telling me I suck. See, you see this, people? See the disrespect? I'm trying to be a nice host. I'm just trying. I really am. But now these wannabes, these nobodies want to get under my skin. Maybe that's why your brother's soul betrayed you at final battle. You know why? Because you are a bitch boy. Have you ever think about that? Hmm? Have you ever think about that, boy?
360?
Ain't getting no damn 360. Fuck out of here. Now, Hunter Jacob versus Soul for the global title in a last man standing match. Now, Hunter Jacob, what are your thoughts on that match since you're here? Talk to the people.
I'm gonna win.
You're gonna win. You know, Hunter Jacob, despite tonight, I have more respect for you actually. I mean, you and Skeletor put on a hell of a match for that global championship. Wow. Wow. Then you guys wrestle a King of the Hell to the King PLE. And now, you know what? I'm just gonna speak Hunter Jacob says he's gonna win. You know what? I definitely see Hunter Jacob actually winning this one. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he's more over than Soul ever will be, but that's my opinion. You didn't get that from me. So last man standing, Hunter Jacob might had this in the bag, but Soul came back with a whole new attitude at Final Battle and joining forces in something called the Hack Supremacy. Beyond me. Beyond me. I'm gonna get to Damian Skull later on, but in the Hunter's Hack Supremacy stuff. But for right now, global title out the way. Now, this could be the main event of Hall Warhead, or if the global title it might be main event. So Wyatt versus the Face of Death for the HWE Golden Weight Championship in a family warfare. You know what? Let me just say this. Let me just get this out the way real quick, just so because this is Wyatt's match, right? Let me just. I'm gonna put this on the spot. Wyatt, you see, the other night I was on Instagram Live, right? It wasn't just me. It was Skeletor, Wyatt, HWE World Champion Damian Skull, and me. All four of us, right? And Wyatt had the nerve. After I literally put him over, he had the nerve to say that what kind of empire I built. He built no empire. He want to talk about my Soldier Boy glasses. Let me tell you something, Wyatt. If you ever, I mean ever, call me out like that again, I will take my foot and I will stomp your head to the fucking ground where you belong. So don't you ever, and I mean ever, try me again. I'm not for one. Remember that. Now, since I got my little frustration out of the way, let's say,
Is your
but I
next
do
match
have
against
respect
a
for
teddy
why.
bear?
So I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What? What was that? I can hear you.
Is your next match against a teddy bear?
Depends if I'm coming back to NCW or not. It depends when I'm coming back to NCW wrestling or not, just so I can beat people up and take people's moms, especially yours. So, I love it when people are jealous of me. You know what? Everybody's jealous of me. I get why. I get why. Now, Honor Jacob versus Wyatt versus the face of death, his father. You know, Wyatt kind of has his bag here. I mean, this could be a passing the torch moment for Wyatt. His face of death is the father of Wyatt, right? He is the. I mean, he was a wrestler, a retired wrestler at best, but he got this in the bag. But Wyatt, he became a star. He was the EJW Universal Champion before EJW died, of course, and he was the Golden Weight Champion, and he carried every ounce of that title since then. He went up against Damien Skull twice, and they both had one wins against each other. So you know what? I'll give it to Wyatt. He's one hell of a wrestler, and he's definitely winning this match. That's my predictions. But if Wyatt ever tries me like that again, like that Instagram live, I said I was going to. I'm gonna stump his head in because I'm not the one. Now that's night one. Those are my predictions for night one. Now night two. Let's talk about night two tomorrow, which we have Gladiator versus Sinister versus Jensky Reisker. Is that his name? Jensky Reisker? I can't pronounce his name. Whatever. Now, this is two hack supremacy members going up against one against Gladiator Jensky. Okay, my fault. I'm trying to pronounce people's names. I'm a little tired. So, who hired this guy? I don't know. Ask management. Oh wait, ask HWE management. That'll be a big match. I can't wait to see what we got tomorrow for night two. And for the next night, we got Gage versus Hunter, which will be a final battle rematch. But you know what? Let me just say this. Nobody watches Gage versus Hunter in the last match. Barely anybody even cared. These two guys are, as far as I know, can't draw a dime like any of these NCW superstars would. So Gage versus Hunter, I could care less. And now the Black Center versus Elijah in their first time ever match. And that match is big. And that match might be interesting for some reasons. I think the Black Center actually got this one in the bag as Elijah. You know what I mean? And for the main event, Damien Skull versus Skeletor for the HWE World Title, which is taking place on night two tomorrow. There's a lot to say about that match. I'm about to say about the main event, which is more important now for night two. So, one hand, you got Damien Skull, the man I was who inspired who was inspired by me. I mean, I inspired him to put crap in professional wrestling. Because if it wasn't for me, Damien Skull wouldn't be where he's at right now. But him and his act supremacy stuff, grouping up all these monsters, these villains, these evil. I don't know. I mean, the more I see act supremacy, is the more I see in the power domain, which is a scary, scary comparison, in my opinion. But on the other hand, you got Skeletor. Now listen, Skeletor, who was the MWE ex WWE champion at the time. I mean, he's experienced. He got he got the ick factor, and he's doing one. You know what the good thing that Skeletor does is good at. And he's not writing off Hunter Jacobs' coattails. Yes, I did say that he was jealous of Hunter Jacob, but I take that back. He's not jealous. As a matter of fact, hell, let's just say that Skeletor is much superior than Hunter Jacob. Yeah, Hunter Jacob might be the global champion. Yeah, but Skeletor has more experience if you think about it. So between both of these men who runs HWE, on one hand, Skeletor wins, he might save HWE. He might keep the championship. But on the other hand, Damien Skull wins, then he might walk out what HWE with the world title CM Punk style. Because we all know that his contract's coming up. That's gonna be one hell of a match I want to see. Oh, by the way, I got my popcorn ready for the show because I already know this whole show is gonna be a banger. You know why? This is gonna be a movie. Because for the next 2 nights, it's gonna be like something that WrestleMania failed on this year. Cinema. Skeletor winning is not gonna happen. I can tell you that much. Who knows? Who knows? It could happen. Who knows?
Excuse me?
Wait, who the? Not if Damien has anything to say. Not if Damien has anything to say about it.
Oldest song.
Who the?
Oldest song.
Yo, who is this coming on my time?
Oldest song. Oldest
Sorry,
song.
what?
Otis.
Oldest song.
Otis.
Oldest song.
Otis.
All right.
No, we're gonna get fired.
Yeah, let me speak. Let me speak. Let me host this show.
It's me,
Okay.
Ben.
Everyone, we will see you at All War Ahead.